Hello everyone, this is the installation video for the door handle overlays and the easy install door handle protectors. As you can see, it's already installed on this one. I had the matte black version here, and this was just for photos. This material is a little bit harder to work with, not too much. The only difference between installing this and the carbon fiber version that I'm going to show you is that you should probably use a mixture of water and soap to install these. It allows you to move it around a little bit and also helps you get the air bubbles out from the ends. Other than that, the installation technique is the same. We'll go over that. I would recommend not using waterless wash and wax. This is going to be a temporary install anyways, but I would just use a normal detailing spray just to clean this area off. You don't want anything to get in between the vinyl and the paint. That's for adhesion reasons, and also so that you don't see any kind of debris, rocks, whatever, dust underneath the protector. So what you want to do is kind of just take this, center it up. So even if you had the matte black version or the clear version, you'd be doing this too. You just have some water underneath it. You kind of just want to eyeball it, center it up. Now I've pushed with my thumb right in the center, and because I don't have a million hands, I'm going to go ahead and let one go. I'm going to try to hold these ends up. Push in the center, hold the ends up, because I'm going to kind of just massage it with my fingers, making sure that there are no creases. I just go back and forth until I reach the end. There we go, no creases. Now we'd be pushing water out if that was the clear version or the matte black version. I'm going to do the same over here. Kind of starting in the center, making sure that there's no creases. Just kind of massage it out to the corner. Bam. So we're kind of done with the top there. Now this is tricky. I'm going to have to get my fingers underneath the bottom. There we go. Pull it back up. Same thing. Work your way down in the middle. Try to keep these ends up. It's really not that hard. I'm also trying to show you guys on video how to do this. Just work your way to the end. Now this material is stretchy, so you can pull on it a little bit. Sometimes I use a little bit of heat. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to install when it's warmer outside. There we go. I had to work that a little. This is the last corner. There we go. There's no bunching or anything in there. If you look closely here, you're not going to see this on the back door, but as we work the keyhole on this one, you want to kind of align it right there. There's a flat portion of paint where the keyhole is, and then a little bit back from that, it's angled. And you start on that angled edge and then work out. So we're actually going to do the install on the back door over here. So just clean this off again. Let me cross behind the camera woman and grab the overlays. We'll start with the longer part. So, eyeballing the center. I want to get right up against that rubber gasket, really. Not too low. Just move it. Okay, that's about center. Maybe a little bit higher. Carbon fiber is pretty forgiving. Matte black is also forgiving. That's why we do a lot of things in carbon fiber or matte black. It looks good, high contrast, and really easy to install. So we kind of save the colors for other things where you're not having to form them around edges. So you just go right down the center of that door handle. Now I will use a heat gun. You can also use a hair dryer. If you notice, if you look closely, some of the ends are just up right there. You can increase the adhesion of the material by just using a little hair dryer. A little heat from that, just a little quick flash of heat. Push it, and once it sticks, you don't need to use any more heat. That's what we did on the other door handles. Now, these are made long because you want to cover all the paint. You don't want to be able to see paint from the edges. So just pull your door handle open. Just push it right around the edge. You'll see that Subaru didn't really paint the tire door handle there. Push it right around the edge. There you go. There's the front half of that. I'll work on the back. I do recommend for the back having like a toothpick or something so that you can pull this forward and kind of push the end around the corner. So since you've already laid down the front, you're going to kind of want this to be in the same area. You're going to want to make sure it lines up with what you've done in the front. Get a little bit more here. Again, you're pushing it right up to that rubber gasket. Curvature is not as aggressive here. Might not have to use any heat on the back side. Push it around the corner. Then, like I said, try to use a toothpick or something to push it around that one edge. Once you do that, you'll be done. If we look on the other side, you can see that I've used heat on this edge. It's down all the way, and a toothpick inside there, so it's down. And then on the front, it's also down around the corner. So there you have it. There's the install of the door handle overlays and easy install door protectors.